Hello, lovebirds. This is Amanda Pagan, and I'm excited to announce my upcoming marriage retreat online, the 8 Steps to Falling Back in Love with Your Spouse, premieres on March 8th at 7 o'clock. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of you there. Please do sign up before the seats fill up online. You do not want to miss this adventure, so you can visit www.faithinvisionsrealized.com/webinar. Again, that's www.faithinvisionsrealized.com/webinar. Today, I'd like to share with you a tidbit on step 3, which has to do with quality time and sexuality. I want to ask you men in the room that are watching, how many of you have had the experience of your wife not wanting to have sex at night? Raise your hands. I'm pretty sure there's a large number of you there. So let's look at the scenario here. So you come home from a long day of work and you just want to unwind and relax. So you saunter into the bedroom and you see that your wife is reading a book, and you give her a hug, and you lean in to give her a kiss, and she just pushes you back and just turns her head and says, "Honey, not tonight." And a lot of you men take that as, what? She doesn't want me. She thinks I'm disgusting. She doesn't feel that I have anything to offer her. Is there something wrong with me? And a lot of times that's not the case. It's most likely because she's had a long day of work, or she's had 5 or 6 kids touching her all over the place and she just doesn't want to be touched. There are a lot of different reasons behind that. And what about you women in the room? Have you, just raise the hands of the women that have had the experience of wanting or having that sex drive in the morning, and your husband is just so tired he doesn't want to get up. He looks over at you and says, I couldn't sleep all night, and I have a long 12-hour day at the plant. Raise the hands, women. Okay, I'm sure that a lot of you are raising your hands out there. So what if I told you that women's libido and men's libido is highest at different times? Men's libido typically is the highest at night, believe it or not. Men are night owls. And women, your libido, or our libido, is highest in the morning times. So that's a tidbit as far as sex drive goes. And you're probably thinking, well, okay, that's great knowledge, great to know that, but how can we increase the sex drive? Well, there are a few things that you can do in both cases. First off, you can look at your diet, because high cholesterol can actually decrease your libido, and actually it can decrease it because it affects the artery walls, and it also affects your pelvic region as well. So decreasing your cholesterol and eating healthy foods can definitely help that. Medications are another factor, especially if you're taking an antidepressant. A lot of times antidepressants will decrease libido. So you may be able to speak with your doctor about changing to a medication that doesn't decrease your libido as much, or decreasing the dosage. And exercise is another fun way to increase libido. So you could even plan to run with your partner in the morning to increase those endorphins and give you more energy throughout the day. So and of course I have other tips that I'll share with you on the 8 steps to falling back in love if you'd like to know more. Thank you very much, and I'm looking forward to seeing many of you on March 8th at 7 o'clock. Have a blessed afternoon, and stay tuned for more fun tips.